Welcome back to the first video of the year, and I'm so excited about this year, and I'm so excited about the content and the things I have in store for you guys. But today we are going to do a review of some products that I received late last year. So yeah, that is what we're going to do today, and yeah, let's get into the video. So the products that we are going to work with today are from an African brand, a Kenyan brand known as Kavirondo Beauty. So they sent over 3 lipsticks and 1 foundation, and they also sent over a pamphlet that explains their inspiration and where they got the name Kavirondo from. Kavirondo is a group of women who had really amazing hunting skills, and they were fighting side by side with their men, and also they wore jewelry and yeah, that kind of stuff. I'll leave everything on the description box. So as I said, they sent over foundation. This is the Kavirondo Luala Rich Tone Foundation, and it claims to be long wear rich tone matte liquid foundation, oil free, and this has an SPF of 20, which is amazing, but you still need your sunscreen. So this is the packaging. It comes in this cute orange box that, to be honest, is giving me some Juvia's Place type of vibe, and I got this in the shade Mnyazi here. And then they sent over 3 lipsticks as well, as I have mentioned, and that is the packaging of the lipsticks. They come in this cute pink box, just very simple packaging, and they have the shade names. They have the shade names on the top of the box, and yeah, I'll do quick swatches of the lipsticks. So first of all, let's get into the foundation. The foundation is full coverage. That is what the packaging says. It's full coverage, and it says, in a city called Bondo, the rich fertile soil is referred to as Luala. Enjoy the rich, radiant matte full coverage liquid foundation, Luala, infused with aloe vera, oil-free and no parabens. Celebrating true African heroines with our shades in honor of Mnyazi. As I said, this is the shade Mnyazi. They have Nziga, Nandi, Mathai, Clio, Ya, and Aminatu. You can also visit their website to see the inspiration behind the names of the shades and the names of the brand. Yeah, so that's it about the foundation. I'll also leave their website so you guys can check them out. So the foundation comes in a glass bottle. The bottle itself, it's glass and it's shiny, it's sleek. And then the lid is matte, and then the foundation also comes with a pump. I've used this this is not the first time I'll be wearing this foundation. I've used it before. Actually, this is the second time I'm doing this video. So I've used this foundation before, and it's not my shade. It's clearly a tad bit lighter than me, but you're going to make that work. What I'd say, because I'm not going to do a wear test today, it doesn't dry down completely matte, and I did a wear test of about 6 hours, and I really didn't mind the finishing of the foundation. It was quite nice, just that I was a bit oily on my T-zone, which was expected because that is just how my skin is. But I really loved the finishing of this foundation. So without saying anything else, let's get into the foundation. On one side of my face, I'm going to use a brush, and on the other side of my face, I'm going to use a beauty sponge. And first of all, I'm going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Those are 2 pumps. The consistency of the foundation is quite light and runny, but not as much. It is not as thick, but it's a nice consistency, and it feels so light on the face. So let me start with a brush. As you can already tell, the foundation is really lighter than my skin tone. I already can tell using a brush isn't the best idea because I can see some bristle lines on my face and I don't like that at all. So again, I also don't like using brushes, so I'm just going to use the product that is on here, and then I'm going to change and use my beauty sponge instead. So I've changed into using my beauty sponge. Which is already damp, by the way. Make sure you use your beauty sponge when it's damp. Don't use a dry beauty blender. The packaging of the foundation claims that it's full coverage foundation, but as I can see, I have a little bit of black spots on this side and they are not completely covered. So I would say it's a medium coverage foundation and not a full coverage. So these are two pumps of the foundation, and I switched from the brush that I intended to use on this side and I used a beauty sponge instead because I felt like the beauty sponge was doing it more justice, and with the beauty sponge it has an airbrushed finish, which I totally love. Also, something else to note, the foundation doesn't dry down as matte. It has such a beautiful glow that I honestly don't mind at all. It doesn't feel drying to the skin, and it doesn't dry down matte because I can see I still have that beautiful healthy glow. So yeah, it doesn't dry down as matte and it is not full coverage as well. So those are two cons to note. Not matte and not full coverage. Coverage is medium coverage and it has a glowy type of finish, which I love, which I honestly don't mind. The foundation is very lightweight and I love the undertones, and I honestly don't mind it. I love it. So this is how it looks. So that is how the foundation looks. I'm not going to bake or anything. I'm just going to highlight and then I just powder my face, and I'm just going to contour just a little bit to take care of the situation that it's actually a bit lighter than my skin tone, and I actually think I'm going to do powder contour instead. That will be better. So yeah, let me do that quickly. For my highlighter, I'm going in with the Chanlanya highlighter, and I'm going to use, obviously, that used and abused highlighter over there. Actually, first of all, I'm going to set all this goodness together, and then I'm going to highlight. Quickly get into the lipsticks. As I mentioned, I got 3 different shades, and I got a red, which is Yoki, and this is how it looks. I'm going to start with the red because it just doesn't go with this look that I have on, but I'm just going to show you guys how it looks. So this is Yoki. So next we are going to try on NARS. So this is NARS. It's like a beautiful light purple. Or is it pink? It's like a dark pink. Yeah, it's actually a dark pink. So this is NARS. I love this color so freaking much because I don't have a lipstick this shade, and I love it. I love, 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 love this one. So the next shade that you are going to be swatching is this beautiful nude that is actually my favorite color. But it's too light for me. I think I'm going to begin with going in with a lip liner, and this is the Davis Jumbo liner in number 3, in number 03. So I've lined my lips quite heavily, as you can see. So I'm going to go in with the lipstick. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh wow, I love this color. This is actually my best lipstick from the collection, and I love how nude it is. I totally love it, and I love how it blended well with the lip liner. This is my favorite nude from today. So this is Duke or Duke, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, but this is she, and she's beautiful and I love it. So this is Duke topped with a gloss, and I still love it, and I love how it looks. So as I mentioned, Kavirondo is a Kenyan brand, and I want to check. So for the foundations retail for 1,800, and that includes free delivery. My final thoughts on the foundation. They say the foundation is full coverage, and that it is a matte foundation, which is not the case. According to me, the foundation is medium coverage, I'd say, and the finish is obviously not a matte finish. It has a dewy finish, which I honestly don't mind, and I also don't mind the medium coverage because this foundation is lightweight, meaning it's buildable, and it's buildable without feeling or getting cakey. So would I actually buy this foundation? Yes, I would. I would. I'm actually thinking of getting the rest of the shades, which are quite few. So the chances of you missing your shade is real. So yeah, they have about 7 shades which are not too deep and too light. You might actually miss your shade. That's for the foundation. For the lipsticks retail at 1,600. Also, that is inclusive of free delivery. Would I actually spend money getting the lipsticks? I think I would on a few shades that I've actually not seen any Kenyan brand come up with a shade. They have quite a beautiful range of the lipsticks. They have about 10 shades of the lipstick, which has a storyline. They have a few reds from light to deep, and then they have a few pinks and purples, and then they have nudes. Their nudes are super beautiful, and they have quite a selection for the nude lipsticks. I would actually spend my money getting this beautiful pink, which is Nax, because I don't have a lipstick that is this pink. And also the nudes, I would actually spend my coins getting the nudes. The lipsticks dry down matte, and they dry down quite quickly, so you have to work fast, or you have to keep on dipping into the bottle, but they dry down quite matte, and they also dry down super quickly, so you have to keep that in mind. You have to work very fast, and for these lipsticks you have to moisturize your lips, otherwise they'll dry down your lips. And they're not super creamy, so they're not opaque, so you have to go like with 2 coats for the color to show off properly. And that's for the lippies. And actually, I hope I've covered everything, and you've enjoyed today's video, and you've enjoyed today's review. I'm going to leave Kavirondo's details on my description box below, so be sure to check them out. On Instagram they are at Kavirondo Kenya. Be sure to check them out and check what they actually have in their lipsticks, their lipstick shades, which I'm totally crazy for, especially the nudes. They have super beautiful nudes. If you're a lover of nude lipsticks, you should maybe check them out. So yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and you learned something, and you're going to check Kavirondo Beauty out. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and also leave me a comment on the comment section below. Remember to always keep dreaming, keep believing, and always stay winning. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.